Well, for the funny thing is, in the process of making records and all this kind of stuff, Bill Gold and I became really good friends, and I know I can rely on him. He knows that he can rely on me. So we've been talking for a while. Well, it'd be cool to open a bar that kind of implements all the cool places that we've seen throughout travels and stuff, and he knows every good restaurant in a bad neighborhood in every country we go to. He's been with us on the road, so we've talked a lot about aesthetics and the culture of drinking and food and stuff like that. So when the possibility of opening a bar came along, I called him and I was like, hey, you want to be a part of it? He was like, yeah, sure, how do we do it? And like, we go 50-50. He was like, how much money do you need? So and so, boom, done. So that's how Solo started. Not even as a firm concept. It's just like place where everything comes together. It's a culture of communication based on food and drinks and music and the general aesthetic setup and art of all kinds, and could be home to musicians and artists and actors and whatnot, without having the pretense of being an artist bar. Open for everybody anytime and anything, but nevertheless it's a strange place because I call it a bar just by default. My chef calls it the restaurant. Michael calls it the place. Michael is my manager here, good friend, and other people call it the gallery. So who the fuck knows what it is? It's something in between that's too unique to be described. That doesn't fit in one of these categories, because it's a bar with good food for a change. It's a restaurant with drink priority, and the whole thing has a good art all the time and a good music all the time because it's run by musicians. So kind of makes sense, but it doesn't make any sense. Very, very often people walking in like, that looks kind of weird. That doesn't remind me of any bar that I know. And at the same time, some Euro trash like me walks in and was like, oh yeah, I know exactly what's going on here. You know, it's very close to home, you know, by selection of drinks and food and environment, ambience, the whole thing. Minus the noise, because European bars generally are very noisy, but we are working in a lower Queen Anne, Seattle environment, so we have to do our, not to piss off the neighbors.